Folks, let's talk Turkey. When we see a big winter storm churning on the weather map, it's about more than just a snow day or some pretty icicles. A long and powerful winter storm is a serious event. It can bring with it heavy, wet snow that snaps tree limbs and downs power lines, or slick, heavy ice that turns every surface into a hazard. The biggest concern we often face is a prolonged power outage. This isn't just an inconvenience. It can quickly become a dangerous situation when the temperatures outside are plunging into the single digits or below zero. Without electricity, your primary source of heat is gone, your lights are out, and your ability to cook or keep food safe diminishes by the hour. These major storms challenge our modern comforts and can isolate us in our own homes. Roads can become impassable, not just for you, but for emergency services as well. That means if something goes wrong, help might not be able to get to you right away. This is precisely why a little bit of quick preparation matters so immensely. Taking a few simple, proactive steps before the first snowflake falls can make all the difference. It's not about panic. It's about having a smart, calm plan. The goal here is to be self-sufficient for at least 72 hours. That's the window it often takes for crews to start getting things back to normal. Being prepared for those 3 days is the gold standard. It ensures you have the essentials covered and can ride out the storm safely. Water is number one. The rule of thumb is 1 gallon per person per day. For a family of 4, have at least 12 gallons for 3 days. And don't forget your pets. Stock non-perishable food, canned tuna or chicken, peanut butter, protein bars, dried fruit, crackers. If you have a baby, enough formula and baby food, and a manual can opener. With short winter days, light is critical. Keep flashlights and battery-powered lanterns around the house, and stock fresh batteries. Candles can seem cozy, but don't rely on them. The fire risk is too high. For cooking, use a small camp stove or outdoor grill. Only outside, well ventilated, far from doors and windows to prevent fire and carbon monoxide. For heat, dress in multiple loose layers, wool and modern synthetics, not cotton. Wear a hat indoors, gather blankets, quilts, sleeping bags. Bring everyone into one central room, close off others, block drafts, and cover windows at night. Before the storm, inspect for hazards. Weak branches, stressed lines, clogged gutters. Protect pipes with insulation or towels, and during deep freeze, let faucets drip slightly to prevent bursts. A little prep now saves a massive headache later. Your preparation plan isn't just about supplies, it's about people. Establish a clear family communication plan. Make sure everyone knows what to do if the power goes out, and if you need to evacuate. Designate a single central room to gather and conserve heat. Charge all cell phones, tablets, and power banks before the storm. Keep a battery-powered radio, and a hand-crank radio if cell service goes down. Pay special attention to the most vulnerable. For infants, have a plan to keep them warm and safe. For young children, keep them warm and entertained with simple games, books, and coloring. For older adults, stock medications, keep a written dosage list and doctor contacts, and check on them frequently. Your preparedness is their safety net. We're all in this together. Reach out to neighbors, especially the elderly, those who live alone or with medical conditions. Exchange phone numbers, agree to check on each other, and lend a hand where you can. Don't forget furry family members. Bring outdoor pets inside early. Ensure pet food, medications, and set aside bottled water. Give them a warm, familiar spot to reduce anxiety. Small acts, like shoveling a walkway or charging a phone, make a big difference. Strong communities are safe communities. Navigating the dangers, critical safety, measures to remember. One of the biggest hidden dangers during a winter power outage is carbon monoxide, or CO. It's colorless and odorless and can be deadly. It's produced by burning fuel. Never use a gas stove or oven to heat your home. Never bring a charcoal grill, propane heater, or a camp stove inside. If you use a portable generator, operate it outside, at least 20 feet away, and point the exhaust away from doors, windows, and vents. The single most important safety device is a working battery-operated carbon monoxide detector. Check its batteries now. Know the signs. Frostbite often affects fingers, toes, the nose, and ears. First signs include numbness and a white or grayish-yellow skin appearance. Get to a warm place and re-warm with warm, not hot, water. Hypothermia is even more dangerous, a drop in core temperature. Watch for intense shivering, confusion, slurred speech, or drowsiness. This is a medical emergency. Get the person warm and seek professional help right away. If your home loses heat for too long or there's a medical emergency, you may need to leave. Identify a warming center in advance, and know roads may be treacherous. Keep your tank full and an emergency car kit. If stuck, stay with your vehicle, run the engine about 10 minutes each hour, and keep the exhaust clear to prevent CO. Section 5. Your confidence checklist. We've covered a lot. Don't feel overwhelmed. Getting ready is taking one small step at a time. Build a foundation of safety that gives you confidence when you see that forecast. You have the power to be prepared, to stay safe, and ride out the storm with calm and control. Food and water. Stock at least a 3-day supply of non-perishables and 1 gallon of water per person per day. Don't forget a manual can opener. Power and light. Charge all phones and power banks. Have flashlights ready with new batteries. Heat and warmth. Gather extra blankets, sleeping bags, and warm clothing. Plan to shelter in one room and block drafts. Home check. Protect pipes, trim threatening limbs, clear gutters, and know where your water shutoff valve is. Kits and meds. Pack a go bag with first aid supplies, medications, important documents, and a battery-powered radio. People and pets. Create a family communication plan, check on neighbors, bring pets inside with food and water. Safety first. Test your CO and smoke detectors and review generator safety. Never use a stove to heat your home. It's not about being scared. It's about being smart. The extra batteries, the gallons of water, the call to a neighbor. Small actions, big difference.